is about National Wrestling Shooters members and viewers. This is Scott Casey Gale, Will Field number one, the owner and chairman of the National Wrestling Shooters. Today, I'm going to give you my Raw and Smackdown live review. I thought both shows were decent. The commentators for Monday Night Raw were Michael Cole, Corey Graves, and Jonathan Coachman. Okay, let's begin with the Raw review, shall we? The show opened with Kurt Angle, who announced Brock Lesnar won't make it to Raw. Roman Reigns entered and said that Lesnar doesn't respect anyone, that if anyone else kept skipping working, they'd lose their jobs. Wayne said Vince McMahon was the problem because he protects Lesnar and went to confront the WWE CEO. Wayne's went to the back and got in McMahon's face. After the first break, McMahon spoke to Renee Young and said that while he has no intention of disrespecting Roman, he has to remember, no, you won't shut him up. He promised Lesnar that Lesnar will be on Raw next week and gave Reigns a temporary suspension for confronting him in control room. I thought it was a very interesting way to open the Raw, but I gotta call Roman Reigns did cut a good promo, but I will say I gotta call Roman Reigns a hypocrite because he had the audacity to go ahead and call Brock Lesnar a boy, He had the audacity to call Brock Lesnar Vince McMahon's boy when Roman Reigns was definitely Vince McMahon's boy. So that was because I was pretty hypocritical on his part. Because we all know that Roman Reigns gets shoved down our throats and is definitely Brock Lesnar's boy. Oh, hey, Malik, I'm just doing a Raw and Smackdown review. But yeah, I'm starting to like Roman Reigns, but he's a hypocrite for calling Brock Lesnar Vince McMahon's boy. But it is what it is. But it was a decent promo nonetheless. And then Sasha Banks defeated Sonya Deville. Banks won by submission with the Banks statement. Absolution ganged up on Banks at the Bayley had left ringside. This match was okay, but where are they going with this whole entire Sasha Banks versus Bayley feud? Which one is heel? Is Bayley the one that's turning heel, or is it gonna be Sasha Banks? Right now it looks like Bayley is, but then again it could be Sasha Banks. You never know, but hopefully but they need to build this up, but turn one of them heel and stop building up the field. But it's WrestleMania is 4 weeks away. You need to build the fields up more. And then Seth Rollins and Finn Balor were Miz TV guests, and despite Miz's best efforts to turn them against one another, neither guy fell for it. They did eventually start drawing up to set up a match, but instead just took out Miz Rollins and laid out Balor. I thought this was pretty decent at best. I didn't have a problem with this. And then the Bar Miz Taraj never started. The two teams started brawling before the Revival showed up and targeted Cesaro and Sheamus. Gallus and Anderson followed them. Then soon after, Titus Worldwide and Ryan Heath said they came out to join the Bar, which I thought was very interesting. And then John Cena said that he would attend WrestleMania as a fan unless the Undertaker accepted his chance. He asked Undertaker for one more match, and he said the Bowers in the Dead Man's Court. However, now is John Cena turning heel? See, the thing is, he pretty much disrespected the Undertaker in his promo, calling him an egomaniac when we all know that John Cena is the one of the egomaniac. So I do gotta call John Cena a hypocrite on that part too, because he had the audacity to call the Undertaker a legend, an egomaniac, when John Cena, we all know, is an egomaniac. But apparently they're attempting to turn John Cena heel, but every time he teases a heel turn, he ends up staying face. So if you want to turn John Cena heel, then this is the time. Don't throw it away. You got pull the trigger on turning John Cena heel, or just retire him. Come on, WWE. Don't be stupid. Go along and turn John Cena heel, or do something. But it is what it is. And then backstage, the Bar confronted Kurt Angle about their beatdown and demanded a trade to SmackDown Live. Angle denied their request and said there would be a battle royal tonight to determine the Bar's WrestleMania opponents. That was interesting. Elias appeared in the neck brace and started his conscience, then said the fans were to blame for his condition left. I like Elias. I think Elias is a very interesting character. Walk with Elias. And then Finn Balor defeated Seth Rollins. Rollins hit a superplex as he went for the Rolling Falcon arrow, but Balor reversed into a small package for the pin. Interesting match. And then, afterwards, Asuka came out to explain that challenging Charlotte Flair to a WrestleMania match. Alexa Bliss and Mickie James interrupted and said Asuka is smart for not challenging for Bliss's Raw Women's Championship. Asuka said she wants to face the best champion in WWE, and that's not Bliss. That's Asuka said that she beat Bliss once and she can beat her right now. Bliss said she would be facing a different opponent instead, and James sucker punched Asuka. Interesting segment. I thought this was a very interesting promo. And then Asuka defeated Mickie James. Asuka made James tap out with the Asuka after the match. Bliss stormed to the back, leaving James alone in the ring. Of course, we all knew that Asuka was gonna win, but what are they doing with Mickie James? I mean, they're pretty much making a job. And Mickie James is a very, very talented. She did a lot back in the Ruthless Aggression era when they made her star. And then she went to TNA, which is Impact Wrestling, but they're really wasting her. I mean, I feel bad for Mickie James because they're totally wasting her talent. Because Mickie James is very talented and she could wrestle, but they are totally wasting her like that, having her jump through all these other superstars. She deserves more than that. She deserves way better than that instead of being made a jobber. And then backstage, Bliss told Nia Jax that she loves and made a promise that she'll be there in a corner next week for a match against Asuka, just like Bliss has always been in Jax's corner. Nia Jax defeated Joan King. Jax won by pinfall after Samoan jump. This is pretty much a squash match. Nothing really interesting. And then after the match, Jax overheard Bliss and James trash talking her backstage, and Bliss admitted she uses Jax for her benefit. Charlie Caruso finally told Bliss and James that they were on the microphone. They ran out of the room just before Jax came backstage and tore the dressing room apart. Ooh. Next week, Jax is going to turn on Bliss, and it's going to lead him to a match. Nia Jax versus Alexa Bliss for the Raw Women's Championship at WrestleMania, which I think Nia Jax is gonna win. And WWE always says, "Don't be a bully, be a star." Well, that backstage storyline or not, that was bullying. That was bullying. That was disrespecting Nia Jax. I know she may not. A lot of people say she's not the best wrestler, but still, she didn't deserve to be bullied like that, in my opinion. And then match number 5, Braun Strowman won a tag team battle royal. This was to determine the Bot's chance for the World Tag Team Championship at WrestleMania 34. And Sheamus and Cesaro sat in on commentary for the match. Strowman won the last, eliminating Carl Anderson. I thought this was a good battle royal. I like this. I like Braun Strowman. Who's he going to choose as his tag team partner? Some people are saying Elias. It could be Elias. Some people are saying Kane. Some people are assuming the Big Show. Yeah, it can't. I don't think it'll be the Big Show, or it could be Bobby Lashley. But I see Bobby Lashley going on the Smackdown brand. I wonder who he's gonna choose. Maybe it could be Lars Sullivan. I wonder who. But it's very interesting where they go with this. But anyway, I would give this Raw a 6 out of 9. It was decent at best. And now let's get to the SmackDown Live review, which the commentators for the show were Tom Phillips, Corey Graves, and Byron Saxton. Okay, here we go. Okay, SmackDown Live opened with AJ Styles opened the show and said that his WWE journey has seemed unbelievable, but not impossible. He said dreams will come true at WrestleMania with his dream match. Shinsuke Nakamura interrupted and said his dream match will come true at WrestleMania 2. He will become champion. And then Rusev then came up for a match. I thought this was a good way to open SmackDown Live. I like the competition between Shinsuke Nakamura and AJ Styles, but in my opinion, they need to build more to it. They need to do more instead of just having Shinsuke Nakamura backstage saying that he's gonna beat AJ Styles. I'd like to see more better build up for it because I saw the Shinsuke Nakamura versus AJ Styles match at Wrestle Kingdom 10 at New Japan Pro Wrestling. I really loved that. Hopefully WWE doesn't screw it up and makes it good. Makes it just as good as the match they had in Japan. So I'm really wondering where they go with this. But anyway, it was a good way to open the show. Then AJ Styles defeated Rusev. This was a non-title match. Styles won by disqualification when Aiden English got in the ring and attacked him. After the match, Nakamura saved Styles from a 2-on-1 beatdown. And then there was a backstage segment where AJ Styles was said that he didn't need Shinsuke Nakamura's help at At best, he didn't need his help then. So could AJ Styles possibly be turning heel? It would do better build up to the match, in my opinion. So they are starting to build it up. Just keep that momentum going, WWE. Don't mess it up. And then Asuka and Charlotte Flair had a face-to-face meeting. Flair said she's going to end the undefeated streak. Asuka said she bows to no one because no one is ready for Asuka. I really want Asuka to win. I hope that Asuka would become SmackDown champion at WrestleMania because I'm rooting for Asuka to win this one. And then Randy Orton came to the ring and said he's been called a lot of things, but one thing he's never been called until now is a United States champion. He said he's a Grand Slam champion, right? That's something he cares about. He said Bobby Roode earned his respect at Fastlane, but this title is his now. Roode entered and congratulated Orton and said he still has his rematch coming and he's going to take place at WrestleMania. Jinder Mahal entered and taunted Orton and Roode, reminding Orton that he beat him last week and promised to beat Roode tonight. Now that's build up. Now that's build up. Now that's how they do. Now that's starting to do build up. That's starting to make progress there. And then Jinder Mahal defeated Bobby Roode. Mahal took advantage of a distraction, hit the collars, and got the pin. Orton hit Mahal with an RKO after the match. I knew that Jinder Mahal was gonna cheat to win. This was a decent match. Bobby Roode should have won, or the referee should have disqualified Jinder Mahal, because Jinder Mahal always has to cheat to win. In my opinion, there's other superstars that deserve a shot at the United States champion besides Jinder Mahal. And then Carmella defeated Naomi. Carmella won for World after pointing Naomi up the ropes. Didn't care about this match. And then Shane McMahon made his WrestleMania announcement saying he would be taking a leave of absence as commissioner and general manager. Daniel Bryan would be going it alone next week. But he made one more match. Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens at WrestleMania 34. Owens and Zayn appeared on and beat Shane McMahon down, then dragged him to the back where Owens powerbombed Shane McMahon into a stack of steel. Well, and that was a brutal beatdown that Shane McMahon did. And Shane McMahon sold it very well, especially the part where Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens pulled a Chris Jericho and took the steel chair, put it around Shane's neck and threw him into the ring post. And the way Shane McMahon sold that, he sold it like a pro. Shane McMahon, I'm a huge Shane McMahon fan, and he knows how to sell. So could this possibly leading into Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn versus Shane McMahon and a partner of his choice? Now the rumor is Vince McMahon is going to be teaming up with Shane McMahon. I don't see Vince McMahon getting in the ring because the guy is 72 years old, and honestly he shouldn't risk his health like that. So and another rumor's going on that it could be a Ziggler. That would not make sense. What would make sense is if Shane McMahon and Daniel Bryan versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, but WWE hasn't cleared Daniel Bryan to wrestle. Or what else they could go along with is maybe Bobby Lashley and Shane McMahon versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Now that would make sense. That would be a shocker because Bobby Lashley is rumored to come back to is rumored to return to WWE soon. So yeah, but anyway, I would give this SmackDown a 7 out of 9. It was better than Raw, and I really enjoyed the ending. I thought the ending was really, really good, and I can't wait to see what happens next week. And I'll be back here tomorrow to do the NXT review, and Thursday to do the Impact Wrestling review. Anyway, comment down below in the comment section. Tell me what you thought of them. What you thought of SmackDown Live, and also shout to Malik X. Check out his channel. He's a great YouTuber. Check out his channel. Shout out to the National Wrestling Shooters, MWS Revolution, and Brainerd Studios, and you stay. Also shout out to Calomania Entertainment Portal. Shout out to Calomania Uncensored. You stay classy, live long and prosper, and peace out. And thank you for watching. And I'll see you here tomorrow for the NXT reveal.